Hi everyone, this is your teacher Nandil. In today's lesson, we are going to look at a set of questions with answers focusing on Unit 1, Wonders of the Living World, and second unit, the things around us, and the last one, water as a natural resource. This one has been designed for grade 6 students. If you are someone from grade 6, this one will be an ideal video for you. And we are moving towards the first term and evaluation. Therefore, this one has been specially prepared for students for your first term and evaluation. I hope by now you are ready for the lesson. Let's get into the lesson. First term evaluation science grade 6 part 1. I have prepared 20 questions. These 20 questions will look into three areas in the textbook grade 6 Wonders of the Living World, things around us, water as a natural resource. I have already covered them during our school sessions. Now we'll be looking at only the questions. Sometimes these questions might appear in the exam. First term evaluation. Let's move into the presentation. Question number 1. What is the source of energy that helps to produce food in plants? This is the most important chemical reaction which can convert inorganic substances into organic substances, trapping energy inside. The answers are water, chlorophyll, oxygen, sun. Water and chlorophyll, they are requirements to make this process happen. Oxygen is the result, it is taken as a byproduct. The main product is glucose, the byproduct is oxygen. It is not a source of energy. Here the source of energy is the sun and it is the main energy source provided. The answer is D. Select the term for movement of animals from one place to another. The answer is locomotion, nutrition, movement, growth. Nutrition, movement, growth cannot be taken under the animals and their movement from one place to another. Therefore, the answer is locomotion. Number 3. Following diagram shows look at this diagram here. You can see cylinder shape equipment. Actually, this equipment can be used to measure volume. So you have numbers on it, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It should be milliliters. The milliliters are not mentioned, but anyway, I will just read the answers for you. Gas jar, measuring cylinder, beaker, test tube. Gas jar, beaker, test tube are all equipment. Actually, these four are all equipments that we use in the lab. But this equipment is measuring cylinder. Therefore, the answer is B, measuring cylinder. Question number 4. Select the example for energy. Water, sound, bell, hammer. We know when we looked at the second unit, things around us, we discussed about the matter and energy. Water is a matter, bell is a matter, hammer is a matter. Therefore, sound is taken under energy. It doesn't have mass or volume. The answer is sound. Letter B. Question number 5. What is the name of the process that produces new members? Water? No. It is only a compound. Nutrition? It is a main characteristics of living beings. Reproduction? Actually, this process gives new members to their species. Excretion? Cannot be taken. The answer is reproduction, which give rise to new members to the family. Question number 6. Plant is a herbivorous animal. Out of these 4 answers, you should locate which animal is taken under herbivorous animal. Rat, cat, rabbit, cockroach. Rabbit is a herbivorous animal. This rabbit totally depends on plants. Let's move on to the next one. Question number 7. Select the instance where water is not used. First one for agriculture, that is very obvious. People in the world use water for agriculture everywhere. Even in Sri Lanka, same thing happens. So we need water for agriculture. And to dissolve jack latex, actually jack latex does not dissolve in water. Therefore, it should be the answer because water is not used for dissolving jack latex. And we will just read The other two also for hygienic purpose. Actually, what is very important for hygienic purpose and to beautify the environment already. There are various places with beautiful arrangements of water splashing systems. So we use water to beautify the environment. So the answer is B, to dissolve jet latex. Question number 8. Underline the common characteristic of all living beings. Living beings have chlorophyll. And respiration, of course, each and every living being has to take part in this reaction because they need energy. This cellular respiration will give organisms energy to do their activities. Photosynthesis, no, not all organisms can perform this activity, photosynthesis, therefore that is not the answer. Locomotion, only some animals can show locomotion, others cannot. Therefore the answer is respiration. Question number 9. Select the correct statement about the reason for observing water vapor in the outer surface of beaker. So look at this beaker, it's a glass actually, and you can see tiny droplets deposited on the surface of the outer layer of this glass. Okay, inside there are so many ice cubes. Let's read the answers. The cool water in the beaker comes out. That never happens, cannot come out. So that one cannot be taken as the answer. Evaporates water in the beaker. Nothing happens such. The water cannot evaporate. In this state, especially solid state, first it has to melt and it should become liquid water. And the third one, the condensed water vapor in the atmosphere. We know already water droplets and the water vapor is available in the atmosphere. That water vapor in the atmosphere can get condensed and deposit. Water vapor in the atmosphere get deposited on the glass because the water get condensed because of the cool environment. The answer is letter C, the condensed water vapor in the atmosphere deposits on the glass. Question number 10. Select the correct group of animals which shows feeding mechanism of swallowing without chewing. Set of animals, cobra, kingfisher and toad. Of course, they just swallow without chewing, therefore it can be taken as the answer. Deer, kingfisher, no, deer, of course, they masticate and they don't just chew and swallow. Deer, tiger, so cannot be taken as the answer. And python, rat, frog, cannot take them as. The answer is cobra, kingfisher and toad. So these three animals first swallow without chewing. Question number 11. Select the correct statement regarding the leech. A. An animal shows a feeding mechanism of chewing and swallowing. It doesn't chew. So swallow. Nothing happens. Therefore, that one cannot be taken as the answer. B. It is a herbivorous. No. It doesn't feed itself on plants. C. An animal shows feeding mechanism of sucking. Yes, of course. A leech can suck blood on humans. Therefore, that is the answer. And just read the fourth one. It is an omnivorous animal. It cannot be taken because this animal actually shows feeding mechanism of sucking. Therefore, the answer is letter C. An animal shows feeding mechanism of sucking. Next one. 12th. Select the plant with leaflets. Kotamba, Kohila, Jack, Kohombe, or neem. Actually, letter D shows Kohombe or neem. Of course, they have leaf, and these leaf are divided into leaflets. Therefore, Kohombe is the answer. Question number 13. An equal volume of same liquid contains in the following vessels. What will be the conclusions that can be expected on the following above observations? So you can see here different bottles in different shapes. When you pour water inside, actually the water takes the shape of these bottles. Therefore, it doesn't have a definite shape. That is the conclusion. So let's read the answers first. Liquids have a definite shape. Of course, they don't have a definite shape. Therefore, the first one is not the answer. Second one, liquids have a flowing ability. Yeah, of course, it has a flowing ability. But this observation won't prove anything like that. See, liquids take the shape of the container. That is obvious because when you pour water inside or the liquid inside, and that liquid takes the form, the same shape of the container. And the fourth one, liquids have a mass. Yes, it has a mass, and we cannot take that one as the answer. And the answer is liquids take the shape of the container. The answer is that. Let us see. Question number 14. Select the standard international unit to measure mass. A milligram. Milligram cannot be taken. It is also a unit to measure mass, but it is not standard international unit. Gram also cannot be taken. Pounds we are not taking. Therefore, the answer is kilogram. Kilogram is the international standard unit to measure mass. Question number 15. 3 bottles with the same mass filled with equal volumes of water taken from different places and measure the mass of it. That shows the ascending order or salinity in water samples. X, so it has already 75 gram of salt. Y 70 gram, Z 73 gram. The highest amount of salt is dissolved in X. The second highest 73 gram is Z, and the least 70 gram. With salinity, therefore we take Y. And the second highest is Z, and the third highest 75. So we have to form according to the ascending order. That means starting from the smallest to the largest. The smallest 70 gram, and the second larger 73 gram, and the largest 75 gram. This is the order Y, Z, X, ascending order in the salinity. Let's move on to the next one. 16. Select the material with a definite volume but not with a definite shape. Solids. Actually, they have both definite volume and a definite shape. Matter, yes. Gases, it doesn't have a definite volume and also definite shape. Liquids, they have a definite volume but it has no definite shape. Therefore, the answer is liquids. What is necessary in converting water vapor into water, liquid water? A. Water vapor should be heated. When you heat water, actual liquid water becomes water vapor, cannot be taken. And next, water vapor should not be heated or cooled. Either we have to heat or we have to cool. Okay, here water vapor into water liquid. Therefore, water vapor should be cooled. Our fourth one, water vapor will not be converted into water. That is not correct. The answer is water vapor should be cooled. Then water vapor becomes liquid water. Question number 18. Underline the problem that can be occurred due to drinking of high salinity water. Thirsty is the first one. Catching cold, sores in eyes, skin diseases. It is obvious if you consume high salinity water, you will feel thirsty. The answer is thirsty. 19. Select the best statement about marine water. It gathers in a large area. Large numbers of organisms live there. Consists of different salts. Can see all the above characteristics. Here the answer is consist of different salts. We know already, I explained to you already, there are various types of salt, therefore consist of different salts is the answer. Last question, select the method that can be most effective on water pollution. Aquatic organisms live in water. Second one, addition of waste materials and chemicals. C, engage in water related sports. D, creation of artificial water fountains. On water pollution, the most effective way is the addition of waste materials and chemicals. Alright children, we have come to the end of our presentation today. Thank you so much for joining us today. So we have already covered 20 questions with answers. Maybe you can just take a note, small summary, and just get prepared for the upcoming first term evaluation. I hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and alarm the notification bell and leave a comment. I look forward to seeing you in another video with science. Bye for now.